The NASCAR International Cup Series Crown Jewel, Armory Digital Super Speedway, live from Seattle, Washington. Dustin Keys in first, Levante Martin in second, Matt Molina, your previous Rookie of the Year, in third, JT Boy in fourth. But as we all know in these super speedway races, it really does not matter where you start. Dustin Keys and Callie Johnson pulled off a very big upset in the last race, getting a 1-2 finish, partially thanks to Dorian Sparks blowing his tire on the second to last lap. The lottery race is on here. It's the biggest prize for winning the individual race, not including the All-Star race. But this is also the longest track on the schedule in terms of length. It isn't the fastest, though, because they do have to have those restrictor plates on. But Dustin Keys is going to lead us off here at Armory Digital. Let's get underway here in Seattle. And already JT Boyd and Dane Stockholm are making it 3 wide. I don't know if it's smart to get that aggressive that early. Hopkins goes into the inside and looks to take herself into the lead. Your current points leader is the 25 of Denzel Drake, but you can see he's very far behind. He started all the way back in the 28th position, so there's a pretty good chance he could lose that points lead today. Here is the 71 of JT Boyd. The 83 of Hopkins got a really good start. You can see cars are trying to go 3 and 4 wide into the turns. I don't know if you want to be this aggressive this early, but at the same time, you do only have 18 laps. The 95 of Volt is making a very good run here. He won the opening race at Daytona. Could he make it 2 restrictor plate wins in a row? Paulia Hopkins is going to take lap 1. I don't know how we have wrecked yet, but either way, it's now the 53 of Huckleberry's in the lead, and here comes the 40 of Cottle. The Skunkworks project in that brown Oreo 40 is still looking to get the first win of his career, and it will be a super speedway racer. He's most likely to do it. That's where he has the most experience, but here comes Levante Martin. These cars will seem to be able to keep a line for more than 5 seconds. It's just a miracle that they're not crashing at the moment. And here comes the Bidvest Group teammates who finished 1-2 last season, now 1-2 here at this race. But the 24 Matt Molina has something to say about it too. The one at Max just went below the blue line, which you can legally do in this series. Oh goodness, are they 5 wide? Yes, they are. 5 wide going into turn 1. I don't think this is going to end well. The 53 of Huckleberry is into the wall, but he's way done with this race. You can see the 56 of Dorian Sparks fell way behind. I don't know if he just got the wrong setup or got hit into the wall as well, but this has been a horrible few stretch of races for Dorian Sparks. Blowing a tire at the second to last lap, and Nashville's now starting to lead a little bit of a group. And here comes the cars coming in to pit. Is there going to be a wreck? This is going to be very close. You see Hopkins tries to work himself into the grass. And I think Hopkins is going to get a speeding penalty. That did not work out for the 83 at all. And I would be very, very surprised if she'll be allowed to participate in this race after that bonsai move. Looks like every single driver has come in except for Dane Stockholm and Luis Casalva Namarza. And there is a lot of carnage going on here. Baker and Jordan into the wall. Who's going to be the first one out? The JT Boyd looks like he's going to be the first one out. He is already out. Got some damage from Matt Molina, but it's not going to matter. Martin gets clean into a stall. The 01 of Max is out of there. Fusa Opsal is out of there as well. The 48 and the 8 are going to work their way onto pit road right now. Is this going to be a smart strategy from the two of them? Then they try to both go into the grass as well, and they overdrive it. Looks like we got some wrecks here between the 23 of Bolio Brown who spun. But look at this. They are 3 wide. Coming at, that's not even turn 1. That's just the pit exit way. We'll see how much these cars pack up here. But at the moment, it is JT Boyd in the lead. His last win was last season, the last race of the regular season, back at Brands Hatch. Maxon in second, Opsal in third. And he has the best average finish out of the drivers in this series that haven't won a championship. He is Mr. Consistency, but I think he's overdue for a championship by now, especially how he's finished second in the point standings twice. Looking at the point standings right now, LGD could get a very massive boost because Martin the 9 of Baker and Stevenson and Drake are not really doing so hot right now. Stevenson will have to win if he wants to hop Drake in the standings. But look at this gigantic pack. 5 laps to go, and there's a pretty good chance they could catch up to the rest because there are a lot more cars in that pack than there are in this one. Dustin Morrison Jr. is going 194, but they're also going 194, so maybe they won't be able to. These cars are just doing everything they can to try to get themselves into the lead. JT Boyd just flings himself onto the inside lane there. Is that going to work? You can see that there is a 6-car train going on to the outside. They're working together to try to get to the lead pack, but how long is that alliance going to last? Looks like the inside lane is less track space, but the outside lane has that very, very big draft. Is it still 4.29 seconds? We will see which pack is faster. It's been reduced to 4.17, so it's really not a lot, but Nick Roden has just slammed himself into the wall. It doesn't look like they're going to catch up to this main pack on time, so it looks like it's going to be one of these 5 drivers who wins it here in Seattle. Maxon, Stockholm, LGD, Opsal, or Boyd. 2 Chevys, a Pontiac, a Volkswagen, and a Revolution. All representing a different team. Every driver here except for Dane Stockholm has won at least one race this season. Not this season, but overall in their career. But they have 2 laps to go to see who's going to get it here. Is Dane Stockholm going to get his first win? Is Opsal going to get his first multi-win season? Or is it going to be Boyd, LGD, or the 01 of Maxon? Out of next cars in the lead pack, they're getting pretty intense here. They're not even fighting for. JT Boyd is also in the main contention for the most laps led. We'll see how he does after this race. The fastest lap bonus, the only driver to get over 47 seconds is the 21 of Callie Johnson, so at least she has that going on for her. George Jordan is just now coming out of the pits, but it won't really matter since he'll be last anyway. You can see Denzel Drake and Levante Martin are way down the backstretch. Coming in on 1 lap to go here at Armory Digital. Who is it going to be? The 01 of Maxon leads that lap. It looks like the 48 of Dane Stockholm has the best time to set it up. He's got to get into the inside, and JT Boyd knows that too. Boyd tries to get to the quarter panel. JT Boyd is the inside most innermost car, but here comes George Jordan. Is Jordan just going to let these cars kindly pass him? He will. The 71 of Boyd is going to go in the inside. Now there's a 4-car trade. Could Boyd get sucker hold here? Stockholm and Maxon. Stockholm looks to make the move on Maxon. It looks like he's going to get slowed by Jordan. And Maxon is home free. Maxon will get his second career win for Richard Petty Motorsports. He will win the Crown Jewel race at Armory Digital. Stockholm in second, Boyd in third. Looks like LGD in fourth and Obsel in fifth. In sixth, seventh, Hopkins, Edgewater, Fontaine, Volt, and Lorenzo take the rest of the top 10.